Welcome to your first Yotec training session. We'll start with some simple and very popular tricks, like the sleeper, walk the dog, rock the cradle, then introduce you to more complex maneuvers like loop the loop and the elevator, which are essential if you are to make the jump to step 2. The basic throw. There are 3 hand positions for the basic throw or cast. The first is to release the yo-yo from the palm of your hand. The second is to turn your hand over as the yo-yo reaches the bottom of the string and lightly jerk it back. The third is the catch. To throw the yo-yo, curl your arm and wrist toward your shoulder with the back of your hand away from your body. Fling the yo-yo sharply towards the ground. As the yo-yo reaches the base of the string, turn your hand over and jerk it gently. On its return, the direction of the yo-yo spin is reversed, ready for you to catch. The sleeper. The sleeper is the basis for nearly all your step 1 tricks. Instead of returning to your hand, you want the yo-yo to sleep or spin at the bottom of the string. Follow the first 2 steps of the basic throw, but don't jerk your hand up. Remember, don't throw too hard. Once you achieve the sleeper, listen to the sound of your spinning yo-yo. When the pitch changes, jerk the string and the yo-yo will return to your hand. It may help to throw the yo-yo at an angle of 45 degrees in front of you. Walk the dog and the creeper. First, throw a fast sleeper and lower the yo-yo to the floor or ground and allow it to walk for a short distance in front of you. Don't leave any slack in the string until you want it to return to your hand. Once you've mastered the basic walk the dog, try the creeper. Stand still and lower your hand to the floor, allowing your yo-yo to creep to the end of the string. Jerk your fingers and the yo-yo will return. Rock the cradle. Start with a fast sleeper, then place the back of your left hand on the middle of the string. Form a triangle by catching the string with your right hand about 10 centimeters from the spinning yo-yo. Drop your left hand downward to form a cradle for the yo-yo to swing through. After 1 or 2 swings through the cradle, release the left hand and drop the yo-yo at the same time. Breakaway. Curve your arm and wrist upward to the point of your shoulder like you're making a muscle. Throw the yo-yo down and across your body. On reaching the end of the string, the yo-yo will spin for a fraction of a second, defying gravity before returning to your hand. Forward pass. The forward pass, or shoot the sheriff, is the first step in learning to loop the loop. The movement you're seeking is no longer up and down, but rather forward and back. Start with your palm facing down, arm by your side. The first movement is straight back. Then bring your arm forward and release the yo-yo. Your yo-yo will swing out and back, and as it does, turn your palm upward to take the catch. Loop the loop. Start with a forward pass, but instead of catching the yo-yo on its return, snap your wrist sharply in a circular motion. Be sure to leave your hand and arm extended in front of you as you make the loops. Start with 1 loop and then work your way up. Around the world. The next step is to combine the sleeper and the forward pass to create around the world. Start with the same movement as the forward pass, but instead of calling the yo-yo back, continue the movement in a large circle around you, keeping your hand stationary. As the sleeping yo-yo completes the circle, give it a light jerk to return it to your hand. A word of warning: make sure you have at least 2 meters clearance all around you when attempting this trick. You can also start around the world from the breakaway position, sending the yo-yo in front of your body. Around the corner. Throw a fast sleeper and extend the elbow of your arm to a position in front of the center of the string. Twist your wrist so that the string falls behind your arm. Give a slight jerk and the yo-yo will climb up the string over your arm and drop down in front of you. It will then return to your hand. The elevator. Throw a fast spinner, then place the left forefinger against the string underneath where it is attached to the right hand. Loop the string over the forefinger away from your body, pulling the right hand downward and the left hand upward. As your right hand passes the spinning yo-yo on its downward motion, put the string into the slot of the yo-yo. Continue the upward movement of the left hand and the downward movement of the right hand. After the yo-yo has travelled up this second string to within an inch of your left hand, slip the left forefinger from the loop that has been formed, and the yo-yo will descend into your right hand. Skin the cat. Throw a fast sleeper and extend the forefinger of your left hand and run it from your right hand along the string to about 5 centimeters from the spinning yo-yo. With your left hand, gently toss the yo-yo into the air, which will begin its return. Finish with a loop-the-loop. The auto return system, sometimes called a brain, is a centrifugal clutch within your yo-yo. When the yo-yo is thrown hard enough towards the ground, the clutches separate and allow the yo-yo to spin freely. As the yo-yo slows down, the centrifugal forces decrease and the ball bearings push the clutch back together until they grab the axle. At this point, the yo-yo winds up automatically. The chief benefit of the auto return system is that it ensures a long sleep and plenty of time to develop your tricks. Double or nothing. This trick starts with the breakaway. After the arc has been carried across the body, catch the rising string with the left forefinger between the right hand where it continues in a shortened arc. The descending yo-yo string is again caught on the forefinger of the right hand, where it continues its shortened arc. On the upward flight, it is caught over the left forefinger, which makes 4 strands of string running between right and left hand. On its short descent, it must land on the string furthest from you. To return the yo-yo, flip it straight up while you let the string slide off your fingers. Eating spaghetti. Throw a fast sleeper and gather the pieces of the string at about 5 centimeter intervals with your left and right hand so that it resembles strands of spaghetti. Add a little salt and pepper. Now bring the string to your mouth and drop it whilst making a slurping sound. The yo-yo will immediately rewind and it will seem as though you have swallowed the spaghetti. The motorbike. Throw a fast sleeper, then with your left, or non-yo-yo hand, grab the string between thumb and forefinger. Lift your left hand above your right hand. Grab the string between your right centre finger and thumb. Reach through the loop in your free hand, pulling the string through the loop to create the handlebars of the motorcycle. Then touch the spinning yo-yo to the floor and go. The trapeze. Begin with a breakaway, and as the yo-yo travels across your body, the forefinger of the left hand is extended in a swift motion in front of the upward swinging string, about 3 inches from the yo-yo. This makes the yo-yo loop over the forefinger and, with a lot of practice, land on the string. Push your right index finger into the centre of the double string and somersault the yo-yo by rotating your index fingers in a circular motion. To finish, flip the yo-yo with both right and left hands, slipping the left forefinger from the loop which has been formed. The UFO. One of the most beautiful and impressive of the Step 2 tricks, the UFO, or Sleeping Beauty, also serves to tighten or loosen the string. Start with your hand extended upward to your shoulder. The movement of your wrist is down and across your body, which causes the yo-yo to spin on its side. Catch the string with your free hand about 30 centimeters from the yo-yo. Return the yo-yo by releasing the left hand and giving a quick jerk with the right simultaneously. Note, A UFO to the left loosens the string. A UFO to the right tightens the string. Shoot the moon. Start by swinging your arm from your side as you would with a breakaway, but this time at a 45-degree angle upwards. As the yo-yo descends, curve your wrist and snap the yo-yo under and up like a reverse loop-the-loop. The yo-yo will arc to a point above your head. The next wrist movement is similar to a loop-the-loop, which returns the yo-yo to the forward position. The home run. This is a variation of the creeper. Instead of spinning the yo-yo in an overhand motion, it is snapped with a slight angle of the right hand. With the yo-yo spinning at the end of the string at a slight angle, lower it gently to the floor so that it is spinning on its side and edges. This will cause the yo-yo to walk in a circular motion around an arc in front of you. With a very fast spin, it is possible to walk the yo-yo around you for a home run. The dog bite. One of the funniest tricks, the dog bite also requires a bit of luck. Throw a fast sleeper in front of you and allow the spinning top to swing pendulum-like between your legs. When the yo-yo is behind you, pull smartly up on the string in such a way that the groove in the spinning yo-yo catches the back of your trouser leg. The propeller. Start with a fast sleeper, then pinch the string and slide your thumb and forefinger to within 20 centimeters of the yo-yo. Extend your left hand, holding the string to your left side, and whirl it in a circle, creating the propeller effect. The Eiffel Tower. Throw a sleeper and touch the back of your free hand thumb against the string. Your yo-yo hand comes over and down so that you can hold the back of your yo-yo thumb against the string. Using the same motion, bring your free hand over and down and pinch the string between thumb and forefinger. Move your yo-yo hand away from and under your free hand, allowing the string to fall off your pinched fingers and into place. Voila! Magic rings. Magic rings combines yo-yo skills with a magician's sleight of hand. Loop the yo-yo string over your left hand, leaving space between your thumb and index finger. With the index finger of your right hand, hook the string, twist a loop and place it over your left index finger. Repeat this procedure until all fingers have rings. When the last loop is in place, open and close your fingers. It seems they're all tied together. Now slide the first loop from your thumb and magically the rings disappear. Magic knots. More sleight of hand now with magic knots, a tangled string that magically unravels. Start by hooking the string over your right thumb and index finger. Rotate and twist your hands, creating a loop through which you can pull the string. Using your thumb, index and middle fingers, repeat the loops until around 15 centimeters of the string remains. Now wrap the knotted string several times around the single string, then release. Hey presto, no knots. Scissors. Loop the string over your left thumb and forefinger. Then bring your left hand down, looping over your right thumb. Now bring your left forefinger under your right hand and behind the string. Note the X shape formed. Hook the string in your left index finger and bring your left hand up. Release the string from your right thumb and pinch the string between your thumb and forefinger. Spread your left thumb and forefinger to create the handles. The star. The star is an impressive string trick that will take some practice. From the sleeper, slide your left thumb under the string. Hook the little finger of your right hand into the string, bringing your right hand over and down. Hook your left index finger into the string and bring your left hand up. Now push the back of your right thumb against the string and loop the string over your right middle finger as you twist your left hand down and under your yo-yo. Hold your hands palm forward, side by side, and there you have the star. Here's a side-on view. With a little practice, it's this easy. Texas Cowboy. This trick starts with a variation on the sleeper, with the string and yo-yo travelling in a horizontal circle above your head. After 2 revolutions, bring your hand down and across your body diagonally, leading your yo-yo down and under your left, then right leg. A variation involves keeping your legs together and hopping the string as it passes. Complete the trick as the yo-yo passes in front of your body. Jerk the string and the yo-yo will return to your hand. Roller coaster. Start with a hard sleeper and load the yo-yo onto the string with a bottom or under mount. Push your left forefinger sharply into the string, bringing your right hand down and under, loading the yo-yo onto the string. Now bring your right index and middle fingers back and up so the yo-yo slides up and over. Catch the string with your left hand and reverse the action. The yo-yo will follow. To begin the dismount, pull up with your right hand, then let the yo-yo swing out as you slide your left finger out. Finish with a loop-the-loop. Atomic bomb. Start with a sleeper and load the yo-yo with an under mount. When you mount the yo-yo on the string, bring your right hand over your left index finger and insert your left middle finger between the 2 strings, then bring it down, back and over. The yo-yo will somersault rapidly following your finger. Note, the string wraps around your right index finger. To begin the dismount, remove your right index finger from the string while maintaining the direction of the somersault. Reverse the direction of the somersault, moving your left hand down to unravel the string. Rotate your hands to complete the dismount. Two-handed loop-the-loops. Two-handed loop-the-loops are the mark of a yo-yo champion and central to a professional routine. International champion Jimmy Giraldo demonstrates some of the finer points of two-handed loop-the-loops. The crossover. Loop around the world. Hyper-level crisscross. Loop the loop and reach for the moon. Loop the loop with your left hand and at the same time do a shoot the moon with the other hand, keeping both yo-yos going at the same time. Care should be taken in this trick to keep your eyes on the yo-yo hand doing the shoot the moon, which is the more difficult trick. Milk the cow. This is done by doing a hop the fence at the same time with both hands. To make the trick more effective, one yo-yo should be falling while the other one is rising. An even more spectacular display of coordination and rhythm will be made by spreading your legs apart and continuing the up and down motion of both yo-yos between the legs. Galloping horses. Galloping horses combines milk the cow and loop the loop in a stunning display of coordination. Note the timing of the rise and fall of each yo-yo. A spectacular crossover completes the routine. You've reached the hyper level of Yotec yo-yo performance. Watch now as Jimmy Giraldo combines any number of tricks in an awesome display. Super roller coaster. Two-handed round the world. Jimmy's hyper level. Trapeze rock the baby. To achieve the best results with your Yotec yo-yo, first cut the string to the correct length relative to your height. Stand with the yo-yo held firmly between your 2 feet. Stretch the string to its full length and cut it about 10 centimeters above your waistline. Tying the knot. Tie a loop on the end of your string and make a slip knot by drawing a part of that string through the loop. Attaching the string. The yo-yo should be attached to the middle finger, just behind the first joint, with the slip knot on the inside of the finger. Make sure that the string runs outward around the yo-yo from the throwing finger. String tightening. Make sure the string is tight by spinning the yo-yo clockwise. Stretch the string several times, then run your fingers along its length several times as you allow it to unravel. When ready to play, your string should be noticeably thinner and therefore tighter than it was at first. Winding a yo-yo. There are 2 recommended ways to rewind your yo-yo. The first is to wind the string over your thumb 2 or 3 times, slip your thumb out and continue. Clear the string and you're ready to go. The second method is to grasp the yo-yo in your right hand between thumb and forefinger, while the left hand holds the string parallel. A flick of the wrist upwards, accompanied by snapping the fingers together, will start the wind-up. String replacement. To replace a worn or broken string, unwind a little of the end of the new string, creating a loop big enough to slip over the yo-yo. Next, retwist it around the axle. Then repeat the string tightening procedure and you're ready to play.